fitting in at your expense, that's not what you want to do. That is not your tribe. Yeah. Baby. And then we got the Empress here. This is so much beautiful shit going on. And you out here trying to please peasants. Cancer. No. You got some beautiful shit going on in your life. And you out here trying to please peasants. Yeah. Because this Empress, baby, is beauty. It's nature. It's abundance. It's a nurturing female. Like I said, she's pregnant. So I don't know, Cancer. You could be pregnant. That birthday sex could have got you knocked up. Or you could be pregnant with ideas and goals, giving birth to your ideas and your goals. Either way, there's fertility here. Like I said, she's a nurturing female, a peaceful, loving female. It says full-figured, so you could be full-figured. You could be a BBW like myself. Or you could be pregnant, because like I said, she looks pregnant to me. But in the notes here, it says she's full-figured and creative. Full-figured and creative, baby. Yeah. It says being by water, trees, forests, mountains can ignite your creativity. Ooh. So being peaceful, being in peaceful environments ignites your creativity. Lakes. It even says lakes, mountains, lakes, forests, trees, water. It also speaks about self-love, loving you, loving your body, moles, rolls, and all. Moles, rolls, and all, baby. Yeah. Love your body. It speaks about self-love, creating beauty in your life. It's time to create beauty in your life. Yeah, so I just feel like something here hurt you. It hurt you. And it's time to have some purpose. It's time to have some purpose. It's time to have some hope. It's time to have some faith and start creating beauty in your life. Connect to your senses. Have a spa day. Go to a fine eatery. Spend more time with your partner. I don't know. I'm kind of picking up on there's a partner here that has left the scene. Yeah. But it speaks about a comfortable lifestyle and growing. Your dreams coming true. Didn't I say that with this rainbow? Yes, God remembers his promises. Your dreams will come true, Cancer. Your dreams will come true. And like I said, if that's not the dream God has for you, that's not the dream for you. We could dream all we want, plan all we want, but if that's not in God's plan for us, it's not going to happen. He has something else. Yeah. So yeah, it speaks about dreams coming true. A mother, a caretaker. I kind of feel like Cancer, you have children. You're a mother, you're a caretaker. We all know Cancers are all about the home and family and making our house a home. Yeah. Comfortable lifestyle, dreams come true, get grounded. There we go again with that get grounded. It's time to get grounded. It's time to get grounded, Cancer, and create this beauty in your life. It's time to create. It is time to use your gifts and talents and create. All right? We're going to keep on going. You know, we go through things in life. We get hurt, but we got to keep going. We got to keep moving. Yes. All right, in the middle here, in the middle of the entire spread, we got burdens and obligations, burnout, exhaustion. Yeah. Burdens, responsibilities, obligations, burnout, exhaustion. It's time to get somebody else to do it. It's time to get somebody else to do it, Cancer, even though you got the 7 of Pentacles backing this up. And that's all about reaping the rewards. Reaping the fruits of your labor. I feel like you've been working damn hard, Cancer, and you are reaping the fruits of your labor. You're being rewarded. You're being recognized. But by golly, you're tired. Yes, you're tired, baby. And then we got the Chariot here. The Chariot is all about moving on and victory and winning. I feel like you've been working hard, baby, but you are winning. You are winning, and you are getting the fruits of your labor. Let's get into this Chariot. Yeah, so the Chariot is all about your strength. control and willpower. It speaks about success and taking action and determination, being brave, being a warrior, being victorious. and and in order to be victorious, you have to take action. You can't be passive, just sitting around thinking it's going to happen for you. It's not just going to happen for you. It's just not going to fall in your lap. You got to put the work in. And I feel like you have put the work in, and now you are victorious. You're tired. You're tired. It's been a lot of burden. It's been a lot of responsibility and obligation. But like I said, you got to start delegating tasks. Get somebody else to do it. I feel like you're at a point in success where maybe you could delegate your tasks to other people. I do want to go deeper with the Ten of Wands though, financially. Let's see what that's about, what that is about. In terms of financial situation, here too, you will be feeling pressure and burden according to the Ten of Wands. Things might not be going as smoothly as you expected. Financial problems like loans or debt could be bothering you currently. Chances are that maybe you are thinking of taking a loan of a large sum due to various commitments like school or expanding your business. So you could be thinking about taking a large loan. You know, you might have commitments like school tuition, expanding your business where you feel like you need to take a loan out for it to cover it. Maybe your business is not going very well, and to save it, taking a loan out seems like the best option. The Ten of Wands also indicates that you must have already taken a loan for the welfare of your future, but now you are feeling too much pressure because of the building debt. It is advised that you think and evaluate every scenario carefully before taking any harsh decision. Maybe talk and discuss your situation with a professional and weigh your options. No matter how sure you are with your decisions, taking a second opinion from a professional is always helpful and will assure that you are doing the right thing when it comes to your finances. So I'm hearing maybe getting a second opinion about something financial that may be going on here. Yeah. But I definitely feel like you've been putting in that work. You've been planting the seeds to your harvest, and now you're receiving the fruits of your labor. But I don't know, I'm kind of picking up on you've accumulated some debt that you have to repay. I definitely feel that you are getting recognized and rewarded for your hard work. And then we got the Chariot here. There's some action you need to take. I feel like maybe with your finances, there's some action you need to take, and definitely get a second opinion. Yeah. Now is not the time to be passive. When challenges come, assert yourself. Be bold. Be courageous. Be confident. Express the desires of your heart. Baby, didn't I talk about that Queen of Swords in the beginning that peeked out at me? Yeah, she wants you to express yourself, set up boundaries. Yeah, and then with this Chariot, you want to express the desires of your heart. It also speaks about traveling, road trips. It says you could sell your home, buy an RV, and travel the world. You know, some people have a lot of opinions about what other people do with their lives. So if you decide you want to sell your house and buy an RV and travel the world, that's your decision to make. Yeah, that's your decision to make. So my point is, don't let folks stop you from the desires of your heart. Yeah. You got to live your life, baby. This is your life, so you live it. All right, and we're going to end over here with the Six of Cups. Now, Cups is water energy. Cancer, you, Scorpio, and Pisces. Cups is all about your emotions and feelings. With this Six of Cups, you're missing the past. Yeah, you're missing the past. Looking at pictures, I feel like not only are you holding on to, you know, a lot of belongings and things that just remind you of the past, you're looking at pictures and things that remind you of the past. I also get spinning the block with this, so I feel like you could be missing somebody, thinking about spinning a block, or somebody's missing you and thinking about spinning a block. I'm really not a fan of spinning the block, but that is your decision to make, baby. I always bring up Ashanti and Nelly when I get to talking about spinning the block, because they broke up for 10 years and look, they're married now and have a baby. In some cases, spinning the block could work. You know, sometimes people need time to grow up and mature. But you got to make sure that they have actually grown up and mature and ready to make your love work like you both want it to work. Yeah. But a lot of times people come back just to see if you're still silly, naive, and immature, because they are. Yeah. And you can't fall for that. You can't go for that. No. No can do. No can do, Cancer. You can't go for that. I feel like you have grown. You have matured. You can't be spinning the block with somebody that's still doing the same shit. Yeah. No can do. No can do. I gotta figure out who sang that song. I love that song. Yeah, but no can do. No can do. Because look, now you're fucking devastated again about the betrayal and the hurt and the pain. Yeah, repeating the pattern. Yeah. No, spinning the block is just not worth it. You gotta pause. So we got the Hangman here in reverse. The Hangman speaks a lot about taking a pause, changing your perspective. I feel like we've been talking about that the whole time. Taking a pause, thinking about things, changing your perspective. But with the Hangman in reverse, it's like you're resisting a pause. You don't want to think about it. You don't want to make a decision. You don't want to figure it out. Well, Cancer, if you want to go on and repeat this pattern again, then go ahead. But just know it's going to end the same way. Betrayal, heartbreak, devastation. Yeah, I feel like ain't shit changed with this person. Also with the Hangman, I get stalkers, people spying. It's in reverse though. I don't know why I'm here. I ain't thinking about you. Somebody ain't thinking about you no more, or you're not thinking about somebody no more. Middle fingers up, tell them boy bye. Middle fingers up, tell them boy bye. Oh, child, you already know what it is. I'm going to go a little deeper, though, with this Hangman before I get up out of here. But, yeah, no can do. Tell them boy bye. Middle fingers up, okay? No spinning the block. Okay? Let's get into this Hangman. So, with the Hangman, we got surrender. Yeah, it's time to surrender. Stop resisting and surrender. It's time for a pause. It's time for a new perspective. It's time to let go. Let it go. I understand why you wanna try. Make him stay home late at night. But if he wanna go, he'll be gone, no lie. You hear me? You can want him to stay home, him or her to stay home late at night, but if they want to go, they'll be gone, no lie. They gonna go anyway. Okay? So yeah, you gotta let it go. It says you in the world from a different perspective. It's time to view the world from a different perspective. It's time for new awareness. It's time for enlightenment. Well, we got empowerment. Yeah. It's time for enlightenment. It speaks about unexpected halts. Welcome these pauses. You gotta welcome these pauses. It gives you a new way of thinking. Yeah. It gives you a new way of thinking. What prevents you from moving forward? It's time to change your thinking, baby. I'm gonna end it right there, Cancer. I almost said Pisces. I'm gonna end it right there, Cancer. I think that's a beautiful way to end your season. You gotta welcome these pauses in life. Sometimes you gotta put things on hold because you get a new way of thinking. When you put things on pause, you got to think about things in a new way. You got to think about what prevents you from moving forward. What's keeping you stuck? It's time to change your thinking. Yeah. All right. All right, Cancer. I love y'all dearly. I'm done early. I love y'all dearly, and I hope you have been enjoying your season. There's a couple more days left, and then we headed into Leo season, a manifestation season, baby. It's time to wave that magical wand and start manifesting some shit, baby. Okay? Remember, be brave, have courage, be confident. Yes, it's time. It's time for a new way of thinking. Yeah, it's time for a change. It's time for a change. No more spinning the block. No more letting them back in. Yeah, it's time for a new thing. It's time for a new flame. Like Chris Brown said, it's time for a new flame. I can be your baby. I'ma love you crazy. Yeah, somebody gonna love you crazy. Somebody wants to be your baby and wants you to be their baby and love each other crazy. Yeah, but you gotta you gotta stop letting these immature people spin the block. And I think that's you gotta mature too. You gotta mature too so that you know not to let these people spin the block. Yeah. But like I said, in some cases it does work. Sometimes people do mature and grow and want things to change. Sometimes it is, but most times it's not. So I'm just gonna say you gotta know. You gotta know when someone has grown and matured, because if they haven't, baby, it's a no can do. Okay? Alright, Cancer. I love y'all, and I will talk to y'all next time. Bye.